Namaste, Goa Flowers. I am Anita Goa. If you're new to me in my channel, welcome. I am back. It's been a bit of a hiatus, but today it is new moon and a solar eclipse. That's all about new beginnings. This is a flow that will ground you and also nourish anything that you feel is in need of nourishment in your life so that you can reach for the light. I hope you enjoy it. Give me a thumbs up if you do. Share with me in the comments how this feels or felt, and I'll see you on the mat. We're going to begin standing in Tadasana or mountain pose. You can keep your legs hip distance apart. Keep your knees a little bit bent so that you find the grounding but also the softness. Feel a little lift through the pelvic floor, drawing in through the navel, a little lift through the heart. And just visualize a huge big mountain in front of you and what the mountain might symbolize to you. Maybe grounding, a certain majestic feeling to it. So what we'll do in this practice is to ground and root, and then draw in what might feel like needs nourishment at this moment, so that you can rise up towards the light. You can keep the arms at the side of your body. You can place your hands at your heart, like so, or into a Namaste mudra. Eventually we'll change our hand position into a Prithvi mudra, which is the earth mudra. But just right for now, visualize the mountain. Visualize yourself grounding, rooting, and just notice what might come up as far as what is in need of nourishment and help you to rise towards the light. Try to find the steadiness within your breath. Notice how your breath feels. Inhale as fully as you can and exhale as completely as you can. Notice, where do you stand in the world at this moment? Where do you stand within yourself? How do you walk on this earth? Then change your hand position to the Prithvi mudra, letting your thumb and your ring finger come together. And you can either let your elbows stay bent, palms facing up, or you can reach the arms up towards the sky with the elbows a little bent. You can lift your chin, either keep your eyes closed or your eyes open, and gaze towards the new moon solar eclipse. Usually the new moon is dark, but because it's a solar eclipse, there is this beautiful radiant light rimming around the edges of the moon. If you're in South America, you will be able to witness it. For the rest of us, we will just have to visualize it and just feel the energy that this moment brings in. New moon is a wonderful time for a new beginning, to refresh, to restart, to reframe, to begin anew in whichever area of your life that you feel is in need of that. So the Prithvi mudra will help to ground and root so that we can nourish whatever is in need of nourishment and rise towards the light. This will help to balance and strengthen the root chakra, which is all about stability and feeling secure. So notice what comes up for you, and as you do, I'll read a little something for you from Mudras, Yoga in Your Hands by Gertrude Hershey, about the Prithvi Mudra. The Prithvi Mudra can eliminate an energy deficit in the root chakra. Whether or not you feel psychologically or physically strong and vital is largely dependent on this energy. If you feel uncertain of your steps while walking, the Prithvi Mudra can restore your equilibrium and trust. This mudra also activates the root chakra, in which our elemental forces resides. We need stability and nourishment to grow and be effective in our place in the world. The purpose of our lives is to connect with the divine, which means we must also orient ourselves towards the light and open up like a flower that is being pollinated. So this mudra can give us everything that we need for a meaningful life. I use it when I feel insecure and need inner stability and self-assurance. Then work your palms together and touch your forehead, the Ajna chakra. Tune in to your own inner wisdom. And then touch your spiritual heart, Anahata chakra. Have compassion towards yourself and unconditional love for yourself. I'm going to inhale the arms up with the Prithvi Mudra. Reach it up, gaze up towards that new moon. And as you exhale, work your palms together, touch your forehead and your heart. Inhale to halfway pose. And exhale, step the right foot back to a low lunge. Inhale, lower the back knee to the floor, Anjana Asana with the Prithvi Mudra. And as you exhale, touch your forehead and your heart, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank pose. Exhale, the knees, the chest and the chin to the floor. Inhale to baby cobra, soft landing, roll the shoulders open. And exhale, round it into cat stretch. Inhale, arch it to cow, curl the toes under. Exhale, draw your hips back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg to three-legged. Exhale, knee to navel, step it forward. Inhale, lower the back knee to the floor, Anjana Asana with the Prithvi Mudra. Exhale, touch forehead and heart, step it forward, forward fold. Inhale, rise with the Prithvi Mudra, root down, draw in, open, expand. Exhale as you fold, touch forehead and heart. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, step the left foot back. Inhale, lower the knee to the floor, Anjana Asana with Prithvi Mudra. Exhale, touch forehead and heart, downward dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, knees, chest and chin. Inhale, baby cobra. Or if it feels okay to go to upward dog, go for it. And exhale, round it into cat. Inhale, arch it to cow, curl the toes under. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, knee to navel, step it forward. Inhale, Anjana Asana with Prithvi Mudra. Exhale, touch forehead and heart. Step it forward, forward fold. Inhale, rise, Prithvi, rooting down, drawing in, open. And exhale, Namaste. Good, I'm going to add on to that. Inhale, rise with the Prithvi. Exhale, fold, touch forehead and heart. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, step the right foot back. Inhale, lower the knee, Anjana. Rise up. And then pause it here for a moment. Keep the back legs active. Lean as far forward as you can. Feel that you're rooting down. You're drawing nourishment into yourself. And you're opening up and expanding. Good. You can lower the left fingertips to the floor or onto a block and then bend it a little bit over to the side. And you can bend that right arm. Good. Then inhale it back up. And exhale, touch your forehead and your heart, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank pose. Exhale, knees, chest and chin. Inhale, baby cobra. Pause it there. And then lift your legs, lift the arms, pin the shoulder blades down and together. Reach the arms to the back, stretch out through your fingertips. All right, find the length from your toes to the crown of the head. Move your head a little bit side to side. Rooting down, draw nourishment in, and extend, expand. Bend the elbows, ground the palms, inhale baby cobra or upward dog. And exhale, round it into cat stretch. Inhale, arch it into cow, curl the toes under. And exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg. Exhale, knee to navel, step it forward. Good. Inhale, lower the back knee, Anjana Asana with the Prithvi. And then pause it here for a moment. Root down, draw in, open and expand. Fully inhale, completely exhale. Right, you can stay here or you can bend it over to the right. Lower the fingertips to the floor, palm onto a block. And then you can bend the arm, just opening up the side body there. Peek from underneath your bicep, gazing up towards the light. Good, inhale it up. And then exhale, touch forehead and heart. Step it forward, forward fold. Inhale, rise, Prithvi. And as you exhale, fold, touch your forehead and heart. Inhale, halfway. And then exhale, step the left foot back. Good. Pause it there. All right, you're going to pivot the left heel in and reach the left arm up and over the left ear, extended side angle. Feel free to take a block and place your hand on a block. Then exhale, shift your weight over to the left leg as you straighten out the right leg for moon pose or skandasana. Then shift the weight to the front, stay low, pivot the left heel off and twist it open to the right. Good. Extended side angle. Open. Moon pose. Shift the weight. Come to the front, twist it open. Great. So exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, moon pose. Exhale, shift your weight. And inhale, open. Good. Exhale to downward facing dog. Beautiful. Inhale, wave it to plank. Exhale, knees, chest and chin. Inhale, baby cobra again. Pause it there. Lift the hands and the legs and extend the arms to the back. Stretch your fingers towards your toes. And then flex the feet. See if you can take a hold of your ankles. And then once you have your ankles, root down, draw the nourishment in, and then open towards the light. Make sure you can move your head a little side to side. Good. And slowly release. Bend the elbows, ground the palms. Inhale, baby cobra or upward facing dog. Lovely. And exhale, round it into cat stretch. Inhale to cow, curl the toes under. And exhale to downward facing dog. There we go. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, knee to navel, step it forward. Then pause here. You can take the block and place it to the little toe side if you feel that you need it. Then exhale, extended side angle. Pivot the right heel in. Reach the right arm up and over the ear. Inhale, shift the weight over to the right. Stay low. Exhale, shift it to the center. And inhale, twist it open. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, moon pose. Exhale, shift it to the front. And inhale, twist it open. Good. I think that was one more time. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, shift it to the front. And inhale, open. Good. Exhale, hands to the floor. Inhale, step the right foot forward. Halfway pose. Exhale, fold it over. Inhale, rise it up to the top. Find that Prithvi Mudra. Root down, draw in, open. And exhale, namaste. Good, so I'm going to add on to this. Inhale, rise with the Prithvi Mudra. Exhale as you fold, touch forehead and heart. Inhale, halfway. And then exhale, just step the right foot back and the left foot back into plank pose. We're going to lower the knees into the floor into a tabletop position. And now we're going to do a circular cat and cow. So you're going to start to circle just your pelvis. Keep your shoulders still, keep your head still. And see how big you can make that circular movement with your pelvis. Okay. Okay, so the Cancer is the water sign ruled by the moon, and we want to get that water quality in so that yes, we stabilize and we ground and we root, but unless we bring a little bit of that water flow quality to it, it can often maybe get a bit stagnant. So once you get that circle with the pelvis, then you can add on a little bit more with the rest of your spine. So just imagine that you're in a huge big cauldron and you want to take advantage of the whole interior space. Good, and then go in the other direction. And just start off with the pelvis first. I always find that helpful. And then gradually from there, you can always add on and get a bit more crazy. Right? And sometimes when we move in one direction, it might feel really comfortable and make complete sense. But then when we want to try to take the other direction, we might start to feel a little insecure and unsure. But then as we practice, then it all changes, right? So that's what the yoga is all about, just practice, you know, taking all different directions and just seeing which one feels better, or if we just need to keep practicing. Right, that way we don't get stuck. And then round into a regular cat, shift your weight forward a bit, and then arch it to a regular cow, shift your weight back. And then try to go forward and back. Feeling rooted through your hands and your legs, drawing up into your core. Good, and then shift the weight all the way back. Let the knees come together, extend the arms a little bit further, bend the elbows, let the palms come together, fingers pointing up. Rest your forehead either on the floor or on a block. And as the head drops into the floor, you can feel the nourishment and also the grounding. Breathe into your outer upper hips, lower back. Feel that openness through your chest. Good, and straighten the arms out, round into a cat stretch again, and come back into the tabletop position. We're now going to lower the right forearm to the floor and then come on to the fingertips of the left hand. We're going to open the left hip, keep the leg bent, open so it feels like you're stacking your hips on top of each other, and then cross the leg to try to touch the right upper arm. So exhale as you open, inhale as you cross. Exhale, open, inhale, cross. You might have to shift back and forward a little bit. That's okay. But as you shift back and forth, just feel that you're engaged from your midsection, from your core, right? So all this symbolizes is the more we are connected in to ourself, rooted in ourself, rooted in our divinity, we can take whichever direction we feel that we're in need of and feel as secure as we can and build that security. Good, one more time. And then pause there, turn the right foot a little bit more in a diagonal, extend the left leg and reach the left arm over the ear. And then bend the left leg and take a hold of the left foot and ankle and draw the heel towards your buttocks. Breathe in fully. Exhale it completely. Breathe in fully. Exhale it completely. Good. Then extend the arm and the leg again. Ground the left forearm to the floor, and then turn the right foot in. Curl the back toes under, and then come into a forearm plank. Breathe in. Puff up the upper back. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. Lower the pelvis to the floor. Sphinx pose. Rooting down, opening up through the chest, wrapping the shoulder blades into the armpits. Take a little gaze over the right shoulder. Who's behind me there? And center. Over the left shoulder. Anyone behind there? Huh? And center. Yeah, always when I film in the park, there's always people watching. Then draw the hands next to the ribs. Inhale to baby cobra or upper dog. And exhale, round it into cat stretch. Inhale, arch it to cow. And come back into tabletop position. Good. We'll do the same on the other side. Lower the left forearm to the floor. Come onto your fingertips. Open up the right hip. Keep the right leg bent. Exhale. And then inhale, cross. Exhale. Inhale, cross. So here, this one is helping to strengthen that root chakra. Also helps to strengthen the third chakra, that Manipura chakra, the center for will, self-confidence. Keeps the heart open, so make sure that your breastbone stays lifted. And feel yourself shifting back and shifting forward. So knowing that you can still feel grounded while you're moving. Just feel that connection into yourself. And pause. Turn the left foot in a little bit. Extend the right leg. Reach the right arm over the ear. Feel that delicious stretch into the right side body. And then bend the right leg. Take a hold of the ankle or the foot. And draw the heel towards your buttocks. Feeling the stretch in the front of your thigh. Good. Extend the arm and the leg. And then ground the right forearm to the floor. Turn the left foot and come into a forearm plank again. Good. From the forearm plank, interlace your fingers. Walk your feet forward. Place your head on the ground. Cup your hands around. You can go into a headstand if you feel comfortable. But if you don't, you can hang out here or go into a downward facing dog. Whatever feels right for you. But if you can go into a headstand, or even if you're in a downward facing dog, place a block underneath your forehead. So this is a great way of rooting, of grounding, and practicing turning everything upside down. Gives us a new perspective. So where might you be in need of a new perspective? Good. Slowly start to come down. Walk your way back into the forearm plank. And make your way into Sphinx pose. Good. Draw the hands next to the ribs. Inhale, baby cobra or upward dog. Exhale, round it into cat stretch. Drop your head. Inhale, arch it into cow. Curl the toes under. Exhale to downward facing dog. Oh, yay. Shake it loose. Shake it loose. Inhale, lift the right leg to three-legged. Exhale, draw the knee to the navel, step it forward. And then inhale, we're going to slide the left shin next to the right foot. Inhale the arms up with Prithvi Mudra. And then exhale, palms together, touch your forehead and just bow forward. Just let your head drop. Lean forward and you'll feel the stretch into the right calf, Achilles tendon. You might feel a release into your lower back, outer upper hips. Inhale the arms up again, Prithvi. And then exhale, fingertips to the floor. Lift your left leg. And then see if you can slide the left leg through to like a semi-pistol position and sit down. Then roll down, interlace the fingers behind your head and go into the yogic bicycle. Just make the legs as big as you can. Feel the pushing and the pulling action. Soften your jaw, soften your eyes. Just feel the heat building up in your core. So strengthening the will, strengthening your self-confidence, strengthening your security, or feeling that security within yourself so you can walk with confidence in the direction of your light. Good, then pause, cup or interlace the fingers around your knee, draw in, roll yourself up. And then you're going to rock and roll back and forth and see if you can come up into that pistol squat. Yeah, and then use the hands, gradually come up and step it back to a low lunge. Very good. And exhale to downward facing dog. Excelente. Good, and inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, knee to navel, step it forward. From there, take a little dip down and slide the right shin next to the left foot. Inhale the arms up with Prithvi Mudra. And then exhale, touch your forehead and hinge it forward. Just lean forward a little bit. Say a prayer. Repeat an intention for yourself. Try to integrate what is coming up for you. Inhale what you need. Exhale, release what no longer serves you. Inhale the arms up again. And then exhale, fingertips to the floor, lift the right leg. And then again, see if you can slide that right leg through. Sit down to the floor and then roll all the way down. And now go into the yogic bicycle in the reverse. So feel like you're digging the heels into the floor, making as big circles as you can. Building a little fire, yeah. And feeling that strength building up. It's practice, right? So wherever we might feel weak, wherever we might feel a bit insecure, we can draw in what we feel that we need and practice until we've changed it around. And pause, left knee bent, right leg extended, interlace the fingers, draw up, and from there rock and roll back and forth, and then come up into that pistol squat. Yes, shift the weight forward, lift the leg, and step it back. Woohoo! And exhale to downward facing dog. Yes, so good, so good. All right, now we're going to step the right and the left foot forward, about shoulder distance apart, and take a block and sit down on your block. If you need to come up a little bit higher than one block, use one block. And even if you can sit in the low Indian squat without a block, I'm going to invite you to use a block, just because it has a little bit more of a grounding effect to it, and that way you don't have to use as much energy. But as you press the upper arms against your knees or your shins, lift the chest and roll the shoulders open. Let your feet root down, let your pelvis root into what it's sitting on. Try to feel the legs drawing towards each other. Good, and from here you're going to separate the legs a little wider and turn your toes to face out. Bring the left arm to the inside of the thigh, press the arm and the thigh against each other, and then open up, reach the right arm up. Stay here, or see if you can turn your thumbs inwards and perhaps bind behind you. Use a strap if you need one. And then try to keep drawing the legs towards each other as you draw the energy, draw the nourishment into yourself. Rooting down, drawing in, opening up and expanding, blooming towards the light. And rewind and come back to the center. Now the legs are a little wider and the hands are on the insides of the thighs. And we'll repeat this on the other side. Extend the arms in opposite directions. Stay here or work the arms behind you. Bind either with your hands or with a strap. Squeeze the thighs towards each other. Root down, draw in, opening up. Good. Rewind, extend the arms, and come back to the center. Lovely. Then lean forward, inhale halfway. And then you can take the block away and exhale, bend the knees, and then gradually make your way all the way down to the floor. Okay, good. From here, separate your legs as wide as you can. You can keep a block or two in front of you. And then allow your pelvis to shift forward. So you want to let your pubic bone move towards the floor. Let your knees and your toes move forward. Keep the heart open and then keep hinging forward as far as you feel the stretch through the inner thighs. Your psoas is involved here as well. And you can rest your forehead on a block or rest your forehead on the floor. You can just keep your forearms on the floor with your neck long. So wherever you're at, find your breath here. So you can stay here if you want to. You can also move your way over to the left, stretching over the left leg. And this will stretch more into the hamstring, and you might feel it into the upper hip of your right side. And then you can move your way over to the other side. And when we move to the side and stretch over each leg, the foot will turn more to face the center and the toes point up and not forward. So try not to hunch and round your way forward. Try to extend forward as you open yourself up. Good, and come back to the center if you went to the side. Good. Move your hands back and gradually come up. And you can bend one leg, take behind the leg and move it to the front. And just shrug your shoulders and shake your legs, maybe massage them a little bit. And cross the legs into easy seat Sukhasana. Feel free to sit on a block, sit on a blanket. I love this, even though you might be able to sit comfortably on the floor. Elevate the hips a little bit so that maybe then you'll feel even a little bit more grounded and just feel a little shift in the pose. Feel the openness through the heart, head over the shoulders, shoulders over the pelvis. Find your Prithvi Mudra again and let your hands rest on your thighs. Stay with your breath. Let the pelvis and the legs become heavy. Feel them rooting. And as they root, every time you inhale, feel yourself nourishing what is in need of nourishment. Every time you exhale, feel yourself reaching towards the light. Inhale what you feel that you need to nourish. Exhale, allow that to carry you towards the light. Visualize yourself standing strong, standing confident, and walking with determination, with confidence, with joy towards your light. Sit for as long as you feel is necessary for you. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Please let me know in the comments how this felt. Give me a thumbs up. Happy new moon, solar eclipse. May you feel grounded. May you nourish any need you have. And may you walk confidently in the direction of your own light.